There is a question which comes pretty often in people's mind, or sometimes it's a real question which is asked. It is, what is death? What is the relation from Nidrâ to death? And we have a particular point of view about this. We all know that death might come any time. We never think about it, but the moment we just think, it's obvious. And we take death as an event, something happening suddenly. We have another point of view in Nidrâ, which is that death is a process, is a movement. We could call it deathing. That is, constantly there are things that are disappearing while others are appearing. And there is this constant transformation movement. So, when the attentiveness, when the awareness becomes wider and deeper, it becomes wider and deeper because the psychological memory doesn't veil so much the perception. So, when this is happening, we perceive that there is a permanent movement of deathing. We are constantly dying. What we call death is mainly something that we perceive to others. We rarely ask, what is this other one living, sensing? And it's very rare that people can give us feedback. Now in Nidrâ we consider that deathing is a constant movement. This movement in Sanskrit has a name, it is called Shiva. Shiva is not this funny representation of a god with snakes around his neck. It means the process of disappearance. And it was perceived that this process of disappearance, this process of deathing, is the very fundamental force upon which what we call life flows. Of course there will be an event where people will tell this one has expired. Before that, it is possible to make an inquiry, an investigation into the deathing process to check if there is something that dies when people say he or she has expired, and also to inquire if there is something that doesn't end. We could say that the deathing process is endless. That is, within the process of dying, there is eternity. This can be intellectually understood. Nidrâ is about, this is the very last thing we study, Nidrâ is about perceiving this side of reality, that deathing is eternal. Deathing is eternity. This is to what all different types of traditional yogas invite seekers of truth. This is what Nidrâ is about.